Okay, so welcome back. In the last video, we took on the slums and we were introduced to a new enemy, and that was a zombies. There you go, I said it, no one else would, but they were goddamn zombies. They are probably one of the toughest enemies we've come across, despite the bosses being stupidly powerful and stupidly energized. The fact that if you didn't finish off a zombie, it could come back to life with full health kind of made it a bitch. Looking at this little map on the left hand side, I'm hoping there's only really one entry point, but it could be up to 4. We will see when we get there. This dude I don't remember seeing anywhere, unless it's just a different drawing of the same black guy, but so yeah, there's some stuff happening there. I don't know what it is, or what it does, or anything along those lines, but it's very nice. Yeah, come on. Cowards, aren't fair. So we're going to try and save lots and lots of people. I'm going to keep, again, the same settings as we did before. Again, we will work out if they are the right choices. We appear to be in the same sort of slum area. We have some extra guards on our side. I don't know where I started or how I got off that. We have some extra guards and stuff. It does appear there are 2 entry points into the level. One over there and one over here. And there are 2 cores. Now, unfortunately, we learnt from past levels that it's not simply the case that both cores means that is there an easier way of doing this? It probably is. You have 2 chances at survival. No. It means you have 2 chances of death. They haven't. It's not if one core fails, you can rely on the other one to keep you alive. Both cores are needed, and thus means you can die relatively easily in these kind of 2 core games. Now, ideally, what I want to do here is kind of force them all into the same sort of channel.
This will do it.
And this will drive right the way across the front of the other. Entry point just over the side there, which will mean that when we finally start putting guns and stuff down, they all kind of have to take roughly the same path, and I will try and take them around this core and up the back there somewhere, as much as the barriers allow me to do that. For now though, what we are going to do is, I don't really need that there, do I? Because they're going to have to come out this way anyway, quite honestly. Yeah, I don't think there's really much I can do to...
This will do it.
If I take that away, they will join. If I take that away, they will join. Gives me a couple more back. Ideally, I probably wanted to build that entirely differently. so I apologise. This is going to kind of be a little painstaking. There you go. The reason I've done that is just so that when I put guns along this wall, they cannot avoid them by taking one step to the right and going out of the gun's view. And it also means that I can tack a couple of extra blocks on the end here, forcing that whole situation out. Now they could split and go that way. In fact, they can. So I am going, sorry again for taking time to figure this crap out. I'm going to block that off like so. So they definitely can only take that one path around that way and not go to the other core. And that way I can kind of forget the other core to a point. Obviously jumpers and stuff will mess that whole situation up. What we're going to do is I think I might stick that
Killing
there.
off vermin, one tower at a time.
And we're just going to hope for the best here.
You're finished.
The overly large number of creatures is going to be the issue here. I no longer have the damage on the core that used to kill them. When they attacked it, I replaced that with another power up, which may or may not have been a good idea. I don't really know.
Nice.
I mean, we got through that wave, but... So we have zombies coming out of there, and it is just this particular one. So what we're going to do is we're going to create as much of a bullet as we can here. Okay, I don't want them necessarily running off to the other core.
This is gonna get him.
Up there, so we'll block that path off for them. And then block this core off for now.
This'll do it.
I can't block it off completely, obviously, and that would be slightly unfair on the enemy. but what I'll do is I'll make it more of a walk to go around to the other core. Now what I'm going to do, because I don't have the feats of strength on that penalise me for doing this, I'm going to take all the guns away, because there's nothing coming out of that hole currently. I mean, what would be good is if I could force them all I suppose, you know, technically if I stick all the guns down here, it forces them all to come this way. So first things first, because the core is there, we're going to stick that there, which will defend the core. I'm going to stick one of those there, one of those there. I'm going to stick one of those there, so it dogs these things, because they are a pain in the arse. Won't die. You can go for the most health, and then we'll just see how this crap turns out.
Okay, get ready.
Let's see what our zombie friends have for us. I mean, wave 2, not expected to be massively difficult, I suppose, but you know, zombies are some of the worst enemies in the entire goddamn game, I think. I appear to be being murdered, which is never fun for anyone. Upsetting that one of the most powerful guns in the game shoots these things and it just kind of goes, oh yeah, whatever. Hopefully these little dudes will continue to hammer these guys whilst on the floor.
Watch the core!
Core has taken a little bit of a pounding, but it's regenerated itself a little bit. So we have that coming out of there, and that coming out of there. Now those jumpers are going to be a pain in the arse. A real pain in the arse. So I'm going to stick one of those there, and one of those there. They can kind of do some damage. And I'm going to power that up. And there's no zombies. I mean, that's something of a bonus, I guess. I don't have enough time to fiddle with that this round, it would seem.
Here they come.
Having 2 cores to watch is annoying.
That seems to be all of them.
Okay, so there's going to be, what, 9 jumpers coming out of that one? And 3 of those. Well, that's not actually that much of a problem, I don't think. I might stick one of these around here, just so it continues to finish off the job. yeah, I think the jumpers are going to be my biggest problem this round. I'll stick one of those there. Power this up a little bit more. Now I can take some time to figure out if there's a way of forcing them round up here.
Killing off vermin. One tower at a time. This'll do it. This is gonna get him.
For those creatures that do have to walk, and I imagine this is going to be a laborious task.
Killing off vermin. One tower at a time.
I don't even know if this helps in any way, shape or form, but I have the blocks with which to do it. So we're going to do it. I don't know. It might not be of any use whatsoever.
This is gonna get him.
Extends that walk to that core just a little bit, doesn't it? Ever so slightly.
This'll do it.
And these last two I might actually
This is gonna get him.
block off here with. Not that's going to matter to jumpers, but there you go. Alright. Let's kick this sucker off.
Luke's incoming!
Now the good thing about these little drones is, as you can see, they actually do damage. They ignore armor, which is just fantastic and used for us all.
All clear for now.
Excellent. So jumpers, those zombie pains in the arses. Yeah. What to do really? Maybe stick one of those. Yeah, I mean I can see a fair
Killing
amount
off
of that.
vermin. One tower at a time.
Oh, there that is. I think we'll stick one of
This'll do
those
it.
in. Just there. far better. Okay, for you guys, that should be a momentary blip in reality. I had something of a software crash, which has meant that I have had to do this again.
This is gonna get him.
As I say, you hopefully shouldn't notice the difference anyway. I don't know, that actually seems worse somehow. Let me just rethink this. Take that one away, stick it there, and then all going that way. That seems to make a little bit more sense in terms of slowing them down ever so slightly. Do over here, I think I might stick an extra block in there. Just extend that right the way out.
Killing off vermin, one tower at a time.
Is there anything more we can do with the back here? Probably is. They come round here. Just to stop them from getting from that to that core too quickly. A little bit of an extra walk on there. Hopefully none of them will bother too much. They'll all go for this first core. Because it's the one I have mostly protected. There's no jumpers over that side, so hopefully that'll all be fine. I am really tempted to move all the guns over to this side. Because everything has to come round this way at some point. We'll leave it as it is for now.
Okay, get ready.
I imagine this core is going to take a little bit of damage here. These jumpers are going to evade the guns. Ever so slightly.
Come on!
Poxy zombies. Still being the bane of everyone's lives, it would seem. Very unfriendly.
You're finished.
Taking out my guards. I don't actually know how much damage they do to anything or anyone. He's still alive. Damn.
Seems to be all of them.
Okay, what do we have to contend with? 3 giant things over there. Mostly all zombies over here. So I think what we'll do is we will plant one of those just there. And we'll plant one of those just there. Very quickly with our 34 seconds. Just in case.
This'll do it. This is gonna get him.
We'll do it. Again, due to these drones ignoring armor, those huge armored creatures do take a pasting from these on their way around. We continue just to
Hardly a challenge.
battle here. Okay, there you go. So the core has taken some damage this round. Kind of expected. The amount of crap we've got going on. Trying to take out the core here.
Come on!
What have we got left? Probably one zombie. Oh no, it's one of those. That's fine. We do have.
Nice.
Oh, it died, whatever it was. Fair enough. So wave 7, we have 15 of those, 12 of those. None of those bother me as such. Jumpers and 12 of those. Okay, so we have 2 more towers we can stick down this round. I think what we are going to do is have one of those there, because it will just dog the crap out of anything that goes past it. And then we might, because this core seems to be the focus of everyone's hatred, stick in another one of these. Did I not start powering something up? Maybe I didn't. Go for the most health. I thought I did start powering something up. There you go, you can have a bit more power. And then we'll go back over here. Just continue this concept on. Them having to walk all the way around here. Because then they have to walk past these guns again. In order to get down towards the core. Which is groovy. Which means they probably will all just focus on this one over here. So we can protect that. What do we have? What do I need for concentrate? 12. I'll aim mostly over here.
Here they come.
As these jumpers don't really concern themselves too much with my barriers. guess one of those jumpers must have made it through to pause everything. But again, the pausing kind of helps out. Gives me more time, my towers more time to focus on murdering everything. I guess that must be one of those little creatures that blows up, making it through maybe. Managed to punch me somehow. But again, as long as they're aiming for me, it's all good. Unbelievable amount of energy they have. And power. 2 towers just burning laser through its frigging retina. And it just exists and lives. What in God's name is this thing? Ah, it's behind me.
It seems to be all of them.
Dead. Wave 8. What does wave 8 have for us? 7 of those, 60 of those, and 12 and 8. Well, the 12 over there are going to be a pain in the arse, aren't they? Because they're going to avoid everything. Just power that up. Hopefully it'll murder a few. And we will just give you a bit more power as well. And we might just be able to stick a few more blocks
This'll do it.
in the path of our enemy before they get to the core. Okay, let's see what happens.
Okay, get ready. You're finished.
Again, the damage to the core should be minimal, and the fact that they stun every other creature when they do it does mean, hopefully, that those other towers will have time to do what they need to do. Let's mop up this shit. I mean, look at that, it's like a billion lasers all firing into that creature. Surely it's got to die at some point. All the lasers concentrate on the floor, I guess that's those 60 little things. So wave 9. 3 of those, 13 of those, 3 of those. 10, 5 of those. Okay, so there's no jumpers, so I think whatever damage those lasers can do is fair enough, because they've still got to come past all this crap anyway. Over this side, and really and truly it's the tanks that are going to be the biggest problem over this side, I would imagine. Might power this up. So it can do more damage, and then I might just do more power on you. Okay. Let us kick off wave 2, 9, whatever wave we're on. I've completely and utterly lost my train of thought. That laser's just burning the shit out of everything. Go on the lasers. Down goes one of our hoverers, which is always a good sign. Oh, down goes a tank as well. These rhinos and bobbleheads are actually moving at quite a rate of knots, really, considering. I don't know what's just hit me. Probably a zombie. There was no zombies. What did attack me? Not very many creatures attack me. So rhinos have been updated to attack. Oh no, there are zombies. There you go. And that particular zombie appeared as if he was going to try and go for the other core. The long way round. Okay, well, there's one of the large armoured creatures gone. Bobblehead down. I imagine he might actually get to the core, that's fine. Because again, it has meant that everything gets stunned ever so slightly. We have a couple more creatures dragging their carcasses across the floor over here. Drone doing an excellent job of dogging them to death, and then here we go, same shit, different zombie.
Seems to be all of them.
So the last wave, what do we have in our last wave? 27 of those, 20 of those, 8 of those. That's a fucking large amount of creatures. But I'm glad to say there are 0 bosses to fuck up our day. Which, you know, is most likely the best news we could have had. There is an overwhelming number of these creatures though, which is maybe one of the biggest problems we face, because those jumpers are just going to be ignored, aren't they, really? So let's upgrade this, because I have no doubt that the jumpers will make it through to the core on this side. And I will go and try and murder as many this side as I can.
Okay, get ready.
Again, I don't mind if a couple of them hit the core, because they're probably not going to do enough damage to end the game. When all is said and done. There you go, so now everything's going to be stunned, which does mean my towers have more time to mop up the large amount of crap that's coming in. I might just fire some drones off it and pierce the jumpers over this side of that.
Come on, come on!
Probably finished. the sheer volume of crap here is most likely the major issue. Towers can't deal with the huge amount of crap. Again, the odd hit on the core, slowing shit down, stunning everything. Works most likely in my favour. I don't know if that jumper was trying to attack me or going for the other core. A large volume of crap still piling down here. As long as the core can hold out against whatever is left.
Nice.
And that is how we do it. An excellent result there. Smashing our giant hand in appreciation. HP regeneration increased by 100%. Not really bothered about that, to be honest. Standing still increases damage by 5% per second while standing still. Yeah, not bothered about that either. Really and truly. So yeah, that's another one down, and that's this whole section complete now, I think. When we go back here, oh no, we have unlocked the last one, which is So Coal. If you want to see, as per usual, if you want to see So Coal go down, how we go about finishing off So Coal, then, or Sokol, or however the hell you pronounce that name, then you will have to return in the next video, which will be obviously, hopefully, following this one if I don't fuck up the playlist and the way that goes around. So, the easiest possible way for you to know when that video has gone up and is live is to subscribe. You'll get a lovely email usually telling you what the people you subscribe to are doing, and this will let you know when I've uploaded the next video. Drop a like if you like the video, and I will see you next time.